totally familiar with you guys. Despite the name, you are based here in Toronto.
Well, Nils actually is from Alberta.
Yes.
I feel like that's important to
Let's
note.
cut to the chase here.
That seed of truth in your name then.
So I'm originally born and raised in Alberta, moved out here after university about 10 years ago, maybe 11 or something. And then I met Paul and Amy through a mutual friend who they had a band with.
Right on.
And I stole them away.
And how has Toronto shaped you guys as a band?
There's like a million places to play a show in Toronto, and it's pretty easy to get one when you're starting out, which is kind of amazing. Like, I've heard stories of other places where you're like looking for a place to play and looking for people to come see you and looking for people to write about you, and there's all those things in Toronto in abundance.
Yeah, and when we were starting out, it just felt like a really great community. Like a bunch of friends of ours also had bands, and it was easy to get support because we all sort of supported each other, like musically, even like playing on different records, like the Bellwoods crew.
Absolutely.
Putting out their records is great.
Really quickly, I wanted to talk about, your bio. You talk about how you sing about summers in the Rockies, winters on the farm, growing up in central and northern Alberta. There's a lot of Canada pride in what you guys are doing. Do you think it's important for Canadian bands to represent the Canadian scene, bigger than the Toronto scene? It's like the country.
We write the stuff that sort of reflects who we are as a person. So I think
You write
I don't
what you know.
Yeah, exactly. I would be faking if I was trying to write about something I didn't know. So I guess to a certain degree, it's you got to write about that sort of stuff. But I think it's bigger to just be creating honest music.
Do
from an
what you
honest
feel
place.
is real.
Exactly.
Rural Alberta Advantage. You guys know your name's impossible to say, right?
I didn't know that until we created the name.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, wow, there's that joke about rural. And
Every time I say it on air, I get genuinely afraid that I'm going to just
We're sorry.
totally go off the rails.
Yeah.
All right, Rural Alberta Advantage, thanks so much for coming in. This is Coldest Days from Departing on Indie 88.